Excite.
The hits.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. This is the news in brief at 4 p.m. coming to you from Yes Media Academy Radio. I am Temilolua Oyetunde. The Bayelsa Governorship Election Tribunal today nullified the election of Governor Doye Diri. The tribunal also ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to order a fresh election within 90 days. The verdict follows the petition by the Advanced Nigerian Democratic Party (ANDP) challenging the victory of Governor Diri in the November 19 governorship election. The ANDP claimed that the party was unlawfully excluded from the election, and in a split judgment of 2-1, the three-man panel ruled that INEC does not have the power to disqualify any candidate for an election. INEC in its argument has said that the party's deputy governorship candidate was 34 years old as at the time of nomination and therefore did not qualify to contest the election. Justice Musa in his response said that INEC has no power to disqualify any candidate and insists that the petition of the ANDP stands. Justice Musa described the action of INEC to exclude the ANDP from the Bayelsa governorship election as illegal. Meanwhile, the Bayelsa State Governor Doye Diri has revealed that he'll appeal the ruling by the tribunal nullifying his election as governor of the state. He also said that he has instructed his lawyers to file the necessary papers. Governor Diri disclosed this shortly after the tribunal ruled that the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) wrongly excluded the Advanced Nigerian Democratic Party (ANDP) governorship candidate in the November 19, 2019 election. The governor said he has implicit confidence in the judiciary and he would triumph at the end. The governor urged members of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and his supporters not to panic but continue to remain calm and law-abiding. Members of the Unity Forum of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Ondo State have officially dissolved the body and blended into the campaign team of Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu. The Unity Forum, headed by a former Deputy Governor Alhaji Ali Olanusi, was formed following the inability of stakeholders in the Ondo APC to resolve its differences after the election of Governor Akeredolu in 2016 and the conduct of the party congresses. It had vowed to ensure Akeredolu does not return for a second term in office, but internal wrangling within the forum and the crisis of consensus aspirants caused division within its ranks. The dissolution of the forum followed steps taken by Governor Akeredolu to ensure the party goes into the electoral battle a united party. At an enlarged APC stakeholders meeting in Akure, leaders of the party, especially governorship aspirants in the Unity Forum, agreed to work for the victory of Akeredolu. Governor Akeredolu, in his speech, urged all leaders and members of the Ondo APC to work for the success of the party. Benue students have taken to the streets to protest killings in the state by suspected headsmen. They asked the Meiti Allah Vigilante group to leave the state. The placard-bearing protesters blocked major streets leading to traffic grid in Makurdi, capital of Benue. Chairman of the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) COVID-19 Palliative Distribution Committee, High Chief Jackridge, has declared he has evidence to substantiate his allegations of diversion of 6.25 billion naira COVID-19 palliatives. He denied submitting a petition on the alleged diversion to blackmail the Professor Keme Ponde-led Interim Management Committee (IMC). Jackridge, in a statement in Port Harcourt, had to hold its peace and prepare to defend itself before the National Assembly. He insisted he had evidence for every allegation contained in his petition. Pro-Chancellor of the University of Lagos, Dr. Wale sack of Professor Oluwatoyin Ogundipe as Vice-Chancellor was legal. He also noted that Ogundipe has not denied any of the allegations leveled against him. Ogundipe was sacked by the university's governing council last week, but he has rejected the decision, claiming the process was not fair and did not follow due process. The university, senate and labor unions have also suggested the vice-chancellor's removal contravened the university's laid-down procedures. The school's Alumni Association on Saturday called for the council to rescind the sack and follow due process. Babalaki, who chaired, maintained that due process had been followed and Ogundipe had been found guilty of gross misconduct and financial misappropriation. And on the foreign scene, workers at factories in Belarus answered opposition calls for fresh strikes today after a historic weekend protest over President Alexander Lukashenko's disputed re-election. Tens of thousands to the street. In footage widely shared on social media, Lukashenko was confronted by workers at the Minsk wheel tractor plant MZKT, who shouted him down with chants of leave as he tried to give a speech. A visibly angry Lukashenko walked up the stage saying, "Thank you, I have said everything. You can shout leave." Pressure has been building on the Soviet nation's longtime leader since the August 9 election, which he claims to have won with 80% of the vote. In the biggest demonstration to date, more than 100,000 people took part in a march for freedom in Minsk on Sunday following calls from main